Fun fact of the day. I typed into Google search, what is the Afrikaner culture? Now, Afrikaner in this context is actually Dutch settlers. Okay, so let's not all get confused, because for a lot of us, we know that Afrikaner is the Afrikaans word for African. And African is normally somebody who is of African descent. But in this instance, we are using the word Afrikaner in the way that the Dutch settlers use the word Afrikaner. Okay, so what is the Afrikaner culture? So I'm just going to read one section of what it is. Afrikaner culture is a unique South African culture primarily associated with Afrikaans-speaking people of European descent, particularly those with Dutch, German, and French Huguenot ancestry. It is characterized by its own language, Afrikaans, and its strong historical ties to Calvinist Protestants. Afrikaner culture also encompasses a strong emphasis on family, hard work, self-reliance, and a distinct sense of hospitality. So the important things to take away from here is that it is unique to South Africa. The language that Afrikaners speak is Afrikaans. People of this culture are of European descent, which means they are white. And their religion is normally Calvinist Protestant. So, if you are going to have an Afrikaner self-determination, it means people who then identify as Afrikaner, they have to speak Afrikaans, they have to be white, they have to be of a Calvinistic Protestant religion. So if you now going to build a town for Afrikaner people, it means the only people who are going to live there speak Afrikaans. They are white, and they are of the Calvinist Protestant religion. Okay, that's the main factor that makes you Afrikaner. So, in saying that, if only white people can stay in that town, then that means it is a whites-only town. Because even if you as a non-white speak Afrikaans and you are of Calvinist Protestant religion, what makes it different is that you are not white. So that means the town is racially exclusive because only white people can stay there. I don't know how much slower I have to say that so that people understand, but that is what makes it illegal in South Africa. Now, when you ask me about black villages, blah, 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 the difference is, even if the village is of the Tsonga people, if a Tsonga person in that village marries a colored person, the colored person will still be able to stay there. Because it is not race that makes you Tsonga. Okay, it is the ethnicity. But in their cases, even if you are not of that ethnicity, when you marry into their tribe. You become part of the tribe. You are the tribe. So you are accepted, irrespective of the color of your race or which tribe you come from. Okay? So it's there. Afrikaner culture, Afrikaans, white, Calvinist, Protestant.